live.
We live again.
Yes,
Let's
we
get
are
it.
live. And we are here on Sunday. We said Sunday.
We said
He
Sunday.
said we wasn't promising no Sundays. But come on now. We got y'all on that
We
Sunday.
got you on that Sunday though. Hey, I don't want to promise it, but at least we did it. At least we did it.
Oh, man.
That's all I'll say. At least we did do it. I'm happy about that.
Happy Sunday to all of y'all out there. Chapter 11:19, titled Emeth. Man, this chapter wasn't too crazy, but it was kind of crazy. I mean, look, everything that is happening
It's crazy.
is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, anything involving the girl set going out, like with the beast forms, is crazy.
Like, we're at the point of, for One Piece, where, like, every part of the story that happens will be crazy.
Something's gonna be crazy in this story.
Like,
We're at the end game, and Oda was not joking.
yeah.
This is crazy. You know what else is crazy? This cover story.
This cover story, nah, cause look.
This cover story is
we
crazy.
got Yamato still on her journey, and these
Onchai
kids
Yamato.
out here throwing rocks at her, cause they don't fuck with Kaido. They said fuck Kaido, and they like, hold on, you Kaido's kid?
You feel me?
Fuck you! Just started throwing rocks. But y'all are not throwing rocks at Kaido's kid, man. Y'all throwing rocks at Odin himself.
That's fact.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I told you, from the kid perspective, it's like, imagine a nigga coming through, killing your fam, killing, you feel me, the leader called Odin, and then his son just popping up, or his daughter popping up, talking about, yeah, I'm Odin. You gonna be looking like, nigga,
No, the fuck you're not.
what? Like, your father did.
What kind of mockery is this?
You know what I'm saying? Like, disrespect. Like,
Man.
you murdered him, your father murdered him, murdered all our family, and now you gonna come here talking about you who?
You know.
Like, that's disrespectful to them.
Yeah, no, them kids definitely feel that way. But, like, come on now, that is Odin.
But we know what Yamato about. We know what Odin about. You feel me? They fought for you feel me?
They fall for that country.
For that country.
Alright, but look, so we gonna start this chapter with Kaku over here yelling, telling Stussy to leave.
Get out of here,
He
Stacy.
just say, get the fuck out. Go.
Get out.
And after all of that,
The old sitcom trope. I turn my back, you better be gone. When I turn back around. Old sitcom trope. Get out of here. When I turn around, I better not see you.
After all she done did to keep this man safe, and he was like, no, leave.
This nigga. This guy. Listen, you're not wrong, but at the end of the day, she only had to go through all that to save them because she put them in danger in the first
put them
place.
through that shit. But look, this nigga out here talking about, so look what he said. He says, so come on now. You know I can't join you.
Like,
You know damn well Lucci would never fall for that. Like,
He
bro,
not.
get off of Lucci dick, bro. Them two are lovers, for sure. Like, you telling me that this baddie over here is telling you to run away with her? And you choose that leopard nigga? Like, come on now.
That nigga said you choosing Lucci over Stussy is crazy. I won't lie, but he loyal to Stussy or Lucci, and he loyal to the Marines for real.
Yeah, he definitely a dirty damn Marine dog, so fuck him.
Hey, for me, he not too loyal though, cause he really could have
But
tried to smoke her.
he could have tried
He
to kill her.
coulda.
He could have been like, nah, you ain't going nowhere.
You a traitor.
He over here crying, you
You
know.
know he felt some type of way.
Yeah.
He did love her, but at the end of the day, he like, I'm loyal to the Marines, which I really don't get it. Like, why?
Fuck him.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably like, man, they pay my bills, whatever. I'll do whatever they need.
Sure, I guess.
I live in a
I mean,
he's
you probably
CP. He live in a good
yeah,
mansion.
he living in a good life. He living up on Marie Drive, so you feel me? He probably I can't really complain. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I never been treated like a king. You feel me?
He said, fuck, I'll do whatever these niggas want.
But yeah, he loyal to them. Stussy gotta get up out of there, cause if Lucci get back, I don't think she making it.
No.
I don't
he
think she
definitely
making
Lucci
it.
gonna be like, you trying to what? he gonna kill her.
Lucci not talking. He finna be on go mode.
Uh-huh.
And we cut over to Joy Boy and Joy Girl.
Joy Boy and girl over here having the time of their life, bro. My boy Luffy laughing up a storm. He about ready to go beat the fuck out of Mars.
About to
Man,
demolish
Look
Mars.
at that smile of evil.
Literally smile of evil, bro.
That is the smile of evil right there.
Nah, we finna get to a smile of evil even later.
Later, yeah, that's facts.
That man had the grin of doomsday for real. That shit was tea.
Nah, but the Marines like, hold on, that's Straw Hat, cause you already know like he giant right now.
Yeah, I think him and Bonnie both are like giant.
They probably are giant, especially cause they on the giant ship. They got the room to be giant.
Factual.
And look at all the giants like, yo, it's Nika. They over there fanboying, geeking out, cause they are literally seeing their God in the flesh.
Same with Bonnie too. I mean, Bonnie just turned into her own God. It's just crazy. Like imagine witnessing God and then just turning
into him.
Like that'd be insane.
Like what?
It's insane. Hey, I'm all for it though. You feel me? Personally.
Nah, everybody on the ship having a blast. They said that 2 Nikas I see.
You think they got the double heartbeat?
You hear maybe
that'd be double heartbeat. I'd be
They sync up the drums of Liberation to make a whole new song.
Oh, a whole new song of Liberation is T.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, nah, yeah. I just remember I ain't checked the microphone before we started. I had to make sure.
I had to make sure the audio was
good.
That shit was
on.
I remember the whole time we came in here. They came in
but
here.
now Mars was looking at this like, if y'all don't stop dancing, he immediately torches this boat.
He said, don't get ahead of yourself.
So yeah, stop that shit. And Luffy is like, hell nah. Nothing can hurt them. Ready up, because we gonna have to send them flying, you know?
Factual.
Like, nothing can hurt them. So this man, first off, expands into like the biggest balloon to block as much of the fire as he can, you know? But he also tells them, give me everything you got so we can launch me towards this man at full force.
Full force.
While he is tanking this bird's fire, phoenix breath, dragon breath, whatever
bird
you
breath?
are.
I don't know. Some type of ancient,
whatever that thing is.
Ancient bird fire breath. It's crazy though.
I gotta look more into that.
I'm sure it's probably just as strong as like a dragon though, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
It ain't his first time getting burned by a dragon. Hell,
right.
He shake that off.
He said, "This is nothing compared to Kaido." That's probably cap as fuck.
I was about to say it's probably a lot stronger than Kaido's.
Cap as fuck.
Probably a little stronger than Kaido's. Not gonna hold you, but that shit shoots out like a fucking laser. We thought it was a laser last time.
Yeah, I thought that shit was a laser. But yeah, nah. They about to hit Luffy with everything that they got. He says, all we can, Sanji, also, all we gotta do is throw you at him, huh? Bang, we got this. That's nothing new to us. Like, we do that shit all the time.
Frankie a menace.
He said, you asked for it. Like, which is mad crazy.
Man was excited to hit the captain. Why
he said, you asked for it.
That nigga said, remember you asked for this.
Bonnie, she was like, wait, why we punching him?
She like, why we finna hit Luffy? Like, what's going on? Like, why y'all so excited to do it? Like, is this y'all crew? Like, I've never seen this.
Why y'all like this? Fucking.
They happy to beat up Luffy.
I forgot what it was called. That shit where you enjoy pain.
Oh, it's something with an M, isn't it?
Masochist.
Yeah, that's it. You said this is a
fucking masochist.
This is a pirate crew full of masochists.
No.
Oh shit, for real though.
That was like Rox's crew.
Nah, honestly, you ain't never lied.
They got up. They just woke. They ate fights for breakfast. That was every meal. It's like, oh, it's dinner time. Who in the ring?
Literally, you said, "Down. I'm hungry. Wake up first thing in the morning. Let me box. It's time to get it going."
Man, but now this is Dory, right? He said, yeah, y'all got that. Broggy over here like, y'all better quit dancing. Like, these niggas, the ship is on fire, and they are still hitting the Nika dance right now. But, like, they sitting here like, so? Nika's here. He gonna take care of it.
He said, was y'all just dancing? Why can't we?
Right. Y'all was turning up.
Y'all was just turning up. Nika here. We
Alright, but look, we stopped turning up, right?
That's true.
It's time to get on gun mode. Because I know God is here, but Satan is also here.
Couple of them, you feel me?
Man.
Couple of them. There's a lot of them.
Nah, this is the face of evil.
Face of evil if I ever seen
Luffy grabs this man's wings, holding him back, talking about something. Hold up, come hurry up! I can't keep him back.
Man, pull through the fire with just a demon face. I already know the enemy's gonna go hard with that shit,
look
too.
at that shit.
It's so great because
menacing.
every time we see, like, the girls say Loom over someone, they always look, like, so evil and menacing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, for the first time ever, Luffy's just towering over that.
Because he's menacing to them.
He's looking menacing as hell. I love it.
They be pissing their pants at the sight of Nika.
Factual. They know what he about.
But my boy Sanji charging the Ifrit Jambe. Frankie with a impactful strong right. Like, impactful? You put a hockey on that shit?
Got to have. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Better put hockey on that shit.
These niggas are still a little too excited. That nigga said, "Captain's orders are absolute, Bonnie."
You better beat them up.
I'm like, I don't know, man. It sounds like you just want to hit him for real, but alright. And then you get the pepper strong. She said, alright, hit him with the giant Nika, and you clearly see it's hockey on
she
that.
Got hockey on that.
That's an elephant gun.
That is an elephant gun. She said giant Nika, but really it's elephant gun.
Elephant gun, for real.
Like, but your fist just gives you hockey.
I think so.
Unless Bonnie always had hockey.
Nah. I mean, it's a possibility.
It's a possibility because she is let's not forget, bro. She is a supernova. And them two fishermen didn't carry her alone. Like, she was, you see, she's a menace. She was on Gomo with Vegapunk.
Plus, them fishermen been around Nika and Jenny since day one.
Yeah, she carried that same murderous spirit as Jenny. Probably even more.
She
might probably
have
got
the
some
hockey.
form of hockey.
She might. I mean, shit, who knows? Bonnie might even have the Conquerors because she is a supernova.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I mean, it does mean a lot. She's a supernova is kind of like a Vice Admiral thing, too.
It's a Vice, yeah.
It's like a big range because we got niggas like Hawkins.
Drake.
And Drake, who are like supernovas. But then we got
garbage.
Then we got niggas like Luffy, Zoro, Law, and shit that are like actually
Killers, kids.
Yeah, fucking Killer and Kid who are actually up there with the supernovas.
And then we got a Pooh,
who's also down.
Who was also garbage.
Well, I would say Pooh is kind of garbage. Actually, yeah.
Straight garbage.
Yeah, I tried to vouch for him. I thought about it like, nah, that nigga's trash. Rouge. We don't know what he can do.
We don't know anything
but
about
I feel like he low-key got a box.
There's
no
like
way he can't.
I feel like Arouge can box. I feel like we're going to see him soon.
We got to. First of all, he is Skypian.
So he's important. Skypians are important.
He is Skypian, and I know he got hockey. I think that's already been confirmed. I feel like we've seen him. I feel like he has hockey. You might not have seen him use it. But that nigga was boxed up Cracker before Luffy did.
He fought Cracker before Luffy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, he did fight because he was on Whole Cake.
Yeah, he fought Cracker before Luffy, and he the only nigga to ever, like, escape Whole Cake other than Luffy. So I feel like he got to have hockey.
He definitely can box.
He probably could box. His name is the Mad Monk Arouge. I want to see that nigga next. I wasn't expecting this much from Bonnie. When we met Bonnie at Saboti Island, I said, okay, she just some pink hair girl who could change age, like change people's age. That's probably not even her real age, you know, whatever. Okay. I wasn't expecting really to get more. Now I'm like, damn, Bonnie like my favorite supernova. Like for real. Like it's the Nika witness. Cold. You feel me? Bonnie too cold, bruh. It's the Nika. Her backstory sad as a bitch. Honestly, it's probably the saddest out of the supernovas from what we've seen so far. I don't know. Laws is pretty sad, but I think Bonnie was worse.
Nah, bro. Bonnie and Kuma's backstories are just
fucked.
Fuck the government, man. Like,
100%.
Fuck them niggas.
100% fuck them niggas.
But they about to get what they deserve.
Yup.
Because she hitting Luffy with the giant Nika Memories Right punch. While my boy Frankie got the impactful strong right. Sanji about to hit him with some Ifrit Jambe type attack.
It's like Hell something. Ifrit Jambe. Hell Paradise or something? I can't remember.
Nah, that's an anime.
Alright, listen. You're not wrong, though.
But they launched this all on him. And Luffy is screaming his ass off. Because he is not only taking attacks from his own crew, but he also is still taking this, holding back Mars.
Oh, yeah.
At the same time.
At the same time. You know this shit hurt, ain't yup?
So that shit hurts, yeah.
Bro, it hurt.
He said, you guys using hockey, bro. Yeah, all of them were using hockey for sure. That's what that impactful was about. That was hockey behind that shit.
So you think Frankie got the hockey, Bonnie got the hockey, and Sanji, all three of them using the hockey.
All of them using the hockey.
Honestly, I think so too. I think Frankie using the hockey on that impactful.
He had to. He gotta have at least Buso. Come on now.
At least Buso. And yeah, and then.
But yeah, Luffy feeling the pain because he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with y'all?" Like,
nah.
He knows that they enjoying this.
They said they over enjoying it.
He
don't
said,
let
don't
up,
let
Bonnie.
up, right?
Frankie talking about keep going till you crush the life out of him. Y'all supposed to be on my crew.
Nah.
I thought we was not coming. Y'all talking about killing me.
They tried to kill Luffy for sure.
Like, what I do? Luffy, like, what I do to y'all?
Why you say fuck me for?
Oh, bro.
Man,
they taking out all that pent up aggression they got from pre-time skit.
Everything, right?
He used to make them do dumb shit.
He said, "You almost got us killed. How many times? This is for Wano.
This is for all that.
This is for all that shit."
Just Rose, let me pay you back for everything, nigga. Oh, bro.
They hit this man with everything they got, and Luffy hits Mars with it.
And
with
then
the
some.
Gum booming down balloon. He definitely transferred all of that pain and energy they just gave to him right to Mars because he sent that nigga flying. Look at him.
So far.
He already a speck in the manga page right over there.
Literally just a speck.
They sent him flying.
And then you even get him the Team Rocket blasting off Simba.
The little sparkle. He's blasting off again.
Mars.
What?
Damn, they launched this nigga up too. Dead ass folks might be gone. He might have just flew off planet.
They actually might be escaping here.
Which would be insane.
I know we said that they was gonna fight, but Jinbei and Zoro might pull some shit.
You know what I want, Loki? Because last time Luffy hit someone, he sent Buddy to the opposite side of the island. Yeah. I want Luffy to send Buddy to the opposite side of the world this time.
All crazy.
So imagine Mars just lands in East Blue or you know what I'm saying, super far away, like East Blue, West Blue, South Blue.
Fucking imagine.
Wouldn't that be kind of hard? Like Cracker when he sent Cracker to the other side of the island. This time he sends Mars to the other side of the planet. You know,
that would be
insane.
Fucking hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially if he landed in some random ass village.
There's a random ass village in the East Blue.
What the fuck?
What the hell
big
is
ass bird.
This? He's like, he gets up just.
You see nothing. Saw nothing, right?
Nothing.
Fly off.
Flies away. MVT.
Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. And they say he won't be back anytime soon. Let's hope that's true.
Factual. Let's hope.
And they
trying to. He can regenerate, so.
He probably might stop midair.
That's what I was thinking too. He might be able to stop midair, but we'll have to see.
But yeah, they checking up where's Usopp and everybody else, but they late, you know. Zoro and Jinbei did not jump on the ship yet. They still got to finesse Nesjuro somehow. That's gonna be cold to see, cause if Luffy and them got Mars away, I actually think they might be able to escape, or they might.
Cause I mean, so far we know he the only one that can fly. Oh well, Nesjuro can run on air. I'm not gonna hold you though. Since Luffy and them took care of Mars like that, I'm thinking that Zoro and Jinbei might be able to come up with something. They might be able to come up with something to get.
They might have it, yeah.
I don't know if they know that the girls they can regen like that though, so they'd have to find that out first.
Yeah, I don't think they know the game plan of sending them flying.
But Jinbei would definitely be able to come up with something like that if they realize our cuts and our attacks don't do damage. They just heal. Jinbei will come up with okay, well let's just get let's get them out the way.
Man, yeah.
That's what he did with Big Mom. He just pushed her off the ship. Let's get the hell out of here, type shit.
Definitely. But Atlas finna go check on them to be like, what the fuck's happening? Mm-hmm. And what's it called? So I guess maybe she's using her communication with the Vegapunks, her mind link with the Vegapunks, but she's hold on, York is monitoring us.
York is monitoring. And she said, Lilith, we're what?
What happened?
I want to know what the hell.
That shit did confuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, me too. When I read it, I was like, Lilith, or what? I was looking. I'm like, bro, she doesn't it doesn't come back to her. What was she saying to Lilith?
I don't even know.
They got a plan. It got to be a plan. The planet.
Oda gotta damn you, Oda. He's setting up something.
He has to be.
He's setting up something. We not finna just escape. We've already lost people, but we just not finna escape. We finna lose some more. I feel like. I feel like shit about to go crazy.
My boy Tekken predicted Alice. Is that her name right? Alice?
Yeah.
Said Alice was gonna die before the arc is over.
We might lose another Vegapunk. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's been predicting that since the beginning of Egghead.
We might lose them both.
Lilith and Alice?
Yeah.
We might.
We might actually lose them both.
The fact that we lose them both is we lost. I'm not gonna hold you.
The girls say might, cause I like.
That's a W.
At the end of the day, the government had already lost so much from this one like arc alone. They already lost the entire army. Like all the Seraphim, all of the PXs, shit. The Buster Call failed. What's it called? What is his name?
Well, I wouldn't say
Borsliano is mentally broken.
I forgot that man was even here. He been gone.
That man mentally broken.
Mentally broken.
So I think the girls say finna come back is like, nah, we taking A-Dub here, and they finna at least smoke Vegapunk and get away with York.
Because they smoked Vegapunk, they also they pretty much stopped the transmission though.
They did, but not really, because if you look in this next panel, you see the snail is still kicking. You know. He's still, he got beat up a little bit, but he's still conscious, so he's still relaying his message.
I just want to say I called that last chapter too.
Yeah,
I said that like,
we did say that.
So the robot slowly thinks he's gonna start talking again, type shit. I figured I was like, look, I think if the robot get out, the snail might be able to
work again.
Yeah,
I think Oda just wasn't ready to tell us what the Will of D was really. So he was like, cut that part out.
Cut that, man. Yeah. Unfortunately,
he didn't tell us this other stuff. He said nothing of the sorts. That's why we still don't really know what he was talking about, though. Cause damn you, Oda! Now we gotta fill in the puzzle. But we could come here on a whole cake, and we see Katakuri, and the video is starting to kick back on too. So the snail is regaining its consciousness. That ceaselessly inherited aspect. What? The Will of D inherited? Is that what we talking about? We still talking about the Will of D?
Yeah, I think we are.
Even everybody else asking, what the fuck he talking about? Morgan shook his head. He said, it's on. Look at his face. He said, yes.
We can call it a will.
He happy. Oh, we can call it. He talking about the Will of D.
Mm-hmm.
That ceaselessly inherited aspect, we can call it a will. He's talking about the Will of D. It's back on what we finna learn right now. They said, and York bitch ass snitching again.
No, her op-ass.
She said you only interrupted it. That shit came back on. And what's it called? You gotta completely destroy that shit. But fuck you, York. Anyway, and to those that have suffered for this, I can only pray my voice reaches you. Nigga, if you don't start telling me some important stuff. You see the treasure chest in his barrel girl.
Which I don't even know why, because they don't even have it in there mushy.
Right.
They not hearing
like a deserted island.
They not hearing this message.
Shit, maybe one like washed up on that island or something.
It still works. It's crazy. Hey, who knows?
Hey, the ones that washed up with Uda still work. That's how she got her music around the world.
That's a good point. Yeah, you're not wrong.
But yeah.
I mean, they snails. I guess they wouldn't just die, right? From falling in the water.
Nope. Yeah, because I feel like, they semi-aquatic.
Semi.
But, it starts raining here. Luffy is shook. He's like, what the fuck is all that? But he knows it's not rain. Everybody else thinks it's fucking rain. And really, it's not rain. It's people.
The CPO members.
It's raining all the CPO niggas.
And Seraphim.
They took forever to fall from the sky. Like, how the fuck are they? Oh wait, no, that's not what's happening. Cause I just remember. I literally just remember. And the Seraphim too. This man, Jupiter, nasty ass, decided to just spit out for what? I don't even know either. Like, he just decided to spit up everybody onto the. Onto the giant ship.
That's all about. No, it's not the giant ship.
No,
it's a marine ship.
On a marine ship?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's trying to get everybody out of there.
That's all I was saying. Like, they technically are still getting away with the Seraphim right now. Because he just sucked up all the Seraphim and spit them back out on the marine ship. which is an L for us, but not really because if Bonnie does have total control for them.
That's what I'm saying. Is like they already lost them because Bonnie.
If Bonnie
got
does
the highest key.
If Bonnie does, well, we know that for the Pacifista. I'm assuming it's the same for the Seraphim, cause I'm assuming that's
they
how
all
it worked.
PXs,
But
man.
you feel me? They all just PXs really. But if it don't, I'm gonna be pissed, cause that means we kind of hold.
It got to work for the Seraphim because S-Bear is one of them.
That is also true.
It gotta work.
I mean, he could have made that one specifically work for Jewelry
For
Bunny
Bonnie.
too.
I still believe S-Bear snaked the government and called up Bear Prime.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I 100%
I
believe
think
that.
that. But now he's spinning them all up back on the ships. That's what he was doing. I was sitting here like, nigga, why are you doing this? I thought you was going to take him back home. But he was like, nah, y'all got to get your own way home. All I can do is save you from the fire.
Bro, literally, he said, which is kind of crazy because he's not even really saving them for real. He was about to dead ass kill every last one of these niggas if the Marines weren't catching them, except for the Seraphim who are in bubbles.
Yeah.
All these Cypherpole agents about to break their neck. They even say that, right? Like, catch them, they'll die.
Catch them, yeah.
They'll literally just like.
He said, whoever lives, lives.
You feel me? Whoever we can catch, we gonna catch. Whoever we don't, throw them overboard. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucked. But he really wasn't trying to save these niggas. He was just trying to make space so he could suck up this shit.
Yeah, so he said, that is also true. He probably said, damn, I can't eat this, so I got to get rid of some other shit. Yeah, that is exactly what he did. I didn't process that at first. Because look at this man really trying to eat the whole giant ship. And he definitely could because he big enough.
He definitely big enough.
He definitely could. But Luffy said, fuck that. Punched this man right in his
Mink.
jaw. Ugly ass worm.
It's like when you catch a dog trying to eat like human food, he just...
He said, nigga, stop that.
Right? Stop that. Start wrestling out his mouth and stuff. Give me that. Oh, shoot.
He said, so look at the Giants cheers. I was like, get him, Nika. Bro, that's literally just the greatest thing.
I love it so much.
And then you see Daw hating ass.
Daw is overhated. Bro, she like, if I was there, I could beat him, Nika. Like, shorty, calm down. Just because you got lucky with one giant don't mean you hanging.
That don't mean nothing. And then look at this menacing ass nigga. He take a big ass huff. So you know he about to charge.
Mm-hmm. He
bro,
said,
Workery.
just like a pig.
This man, Workery, is enraged. And he starts charging, bro. He started charging the ship. I feel like we missed something. We did miss something.
We did miss something? Go back
Well,
up.
I mean, it was a minor thing, so it doesn't really matter. But it was Bonnie, because I remember Luffy was like, yo, Bonnie, you ready, like, to hit this nigga again?
I think that was later.
That's later?
Yeah, that's later in the chapter.
Nah.
Right here, you
We at
talking
the
about?
end. Oh, that's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
That's
is
later.
right here. Okay.
That's later.
No, that's exactly what's about to happen next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Luffy, Workery start charging. Luffy yell. He like, hold on. Like, this nigga's skin extra tough. You can't even, don't even try to touch him.
Yeah, you can't
That
even
shit
smack
hurt.
them up
That
like
shit
that.
hurts me. And, bro, this nigga Workery is really about to just crush that whole ship.
Yeah.
At risk of falling into the water, so I'm pretty sure they're immune to water.
I was about to say, Buddy was about to jump clean into the water with no hesitation.
Yeah.
I don't think water is gonna fall.
They
It's
probably
gonna
don't
stop
got a devil fruit. It's probably some other shit.
It's definitely gotta be some other
But
shit.
like a perfected devil fruit. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, Luffy like, hey yo, Bonnie, come on. Like, let's punch this nigga. You ready? And she is back in her child form because being too free is tiring.
And we know it is.
Yeah.
Luffy, when he
she
fought
can't
Kaido.
she definitely can't handle sustaining that Gear 5th form at all.
Wait, she had one attack and said, alright, I'm gonna need to take a nap.
I'ma just
I'm
chill
gonna
here.
need to take a nap after that one. Which makes sense because when Luffy first used Gear 3, his body shrank. Because his body couldn't really handle it. And then eventually he started using, like, any of the Gear 4s, his body would just be completely useless.
Like, I can't do nothing for 10 minutes.
I can't do nothing for 10 minutes. And then Nika shriveled him up
He's
into a
an
raisin.
old ass man.
He's a raisin old man.
So yeah, Bonnie definitely can't do a thing right now. She a
makes
child
sense.
trying to use God powers.
You feel me? She out.
Nah.
She said, alright, I'm gonna need to take a nap now.
But in your head, you hear the voice the voice of all things, calling the name of Joy Boy.
He said,
What's it called? Now this right here, you see, this is the Iron Giant. He hears the heartbeat. He like, you right above me, aren't you?
Yup. He said, he heard Joy Boy. Luffy said, wait, what's that? Who called me? What they talking about?
Yes, sir.
Giant said, what the f is that? And we pull up to see the goat.
And then
throwing
this
hands.
right here, this man jumps right out the water, punches Workery's tusk off. So you already know this man actually low-key can't box. He not fought her.
Surprisingly, he can box.
He not fought her. Everyone was like he fought her after they knocked him out.
Shit, I thought he was too. I ain't gonna hold you.
But nah,
It took one hit.
He punched this man tusk off. This man's
He got some
invincible
hands.
skin.
Invisible skin. Luffy couldn't break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Emeth one punch
Emeth
broke
punched
his ass.
this man. And you hear, listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. Who said that?
Joy Boy.
The time? Well, Joy Boy said that. So did like Luffy's mind just suddenly say that to
No.
to Emeth, or is that him
remembering what Joy Boy said to him?
Yeah, the time is at hand. And he's like, the time? So I guess the time is now. Everybody shook like, what the fuck is that shit? This nigga
Luffy
it's like it's a robot. He is like, I can't believe that you finally woke up.
He know he geeked. He been waiting
asking
all
Vegapunk,
arc.
wake this bitch up. I want to see it.
All arc been waiting for it. Bro, I'm telling you, this is the next crew member. It's up.
If this the next crew member,
Emmett,
he could be the next crew member.
that'd be insane.
I say he could be the next crew member for sure. Blackbeard gonna have a tough time facing that.
Yeah. Gur is pretty OD.
That is also true.
But what's he
Blackbeard can definitely 1v1 this nigga, but like the rest of the crew,
some of them
maybe.
can't hang.
Some of them probably
Island
can
Fruit
hang.
can hang.
Yeah, I'm about to say I feel like even Van Auger might
With
be
the
able to
warp
hang.
fruit, maybe.
Bro,
with the
them
bullets is
strong.
insane.
Like,
They're breaking crackers,
which is crazy.
Which is like a hockey punch. Like Luffy had to use Gear 4th punch, or maybe not Gear 4th, but I know he had to use hockey to break them bitches. And this nigga was shooting through them.
Wasn't even working.
It wasn't his regular hockey.
I don't even think his regular hockey was working.
Did he have to use he had to use the Gear 4th color arms and all that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Okay. That's just insane.
This nigga Van Auger was saying that's just the dust, so he actually might be able to blick that robot down.
He might be able to. He was sending bitches to dust with one shot is actually insane. And we got Bradis with the strong fruit.
Yeah, he might be able to wrestle this robot down.
And he might be able to wrestle
I
this
ain't even
robot
gonna
down.
hold you.
Yo, his
Damn,
crew
man,
kind of OD. Blackbeard crew low-key is
Nah,
OD for real.
Biggest gangster on the sea for sure.
Biggest gangster on the sea.
Now this robot's name is Emeth, and he was Joy Boy's.
Nah, come on, it has to
Yeah, part Joy Boy's robot, man. Joy Boy's best friend.
Now I have a theory.
Theory.
Yeah. I kind of told you this yesterday, right?
Yeah.
About when I was talking to you about it, about the whole golem thing.
Yeah.
And how like Emeth is like a golem, and then you take like you write Emeth for life.
Emeth wakes it up.
Erase it means death, and it puts it back to sleep or kill it, however it works, right?
Yeah.
So I have a theory that is kind of like that with Joy Boy. As in like
the heartbeat.
Yeah, the heartbeat is
the word of Emeth.
It's like the word Emeth, and then when the heartbeat stops, it like puts it back to sleep, like as if you erase Emeth, right? But it's kind of like, so I also was thinking like, so what if we was like wrong, and what if Vegapunk was wrong too about like everything? Like this whole time we thought it was like an ancient kingdom robot and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, some type of like crazy science and shit from the past. Which don't get me wrong, I feel like the ancient kingdom still probably does have crazy science and shit like that from the past.
The ancient kingdom probably still made this. And
no, it definitely did. I definitely
do
think the ancient kingdom did it. But I'm thinking, what if it wasn't like a robot or any type of science from the ancient kingdom? What if it was just supposed to be like a statue?
Like, just a statue.
Like, what if this was just like a statue or like a sculpture in front of like a castle? But with Nika's powers, he turned it into a living.
Brought it back to life.
Like
he made it alive.
He made it alive. Like he turned it into a living thing. Like, oh, like this is supposed to be like some type of, you know, guardian of the like castle as like, you know, some type of like statue.
Yeah.
And then he turned it to life. He turned it into an actual guardian of his like prophecy.
type shit.
And then I was also thinking Luffy might be able to actually do that in the future. If he controls his Nika, like his gear fifth enough, he might be able to actually turn like inanimate objects into living creatures.
Yeah, because that is a cartoon power.
That is a cartoon power.
So that probably, yeah.
That's the theory I have.
I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see that being a thing.
I don't know what statue would like that we have right now that would be like Luffy would turn to like a human, like, you know, turn alive right now. I can't really think of any statues like that, but that's just a theory I have for the mind. Cause I'm thinking like, low-key, I had that prophecy like, what if there was like Vegapunk couldn't find the power source for like this robot because there was no power source. It wasn't a robot. It was never a robot. It never had a power source.
It's just the art.
It's just art, and then Joy Boy turned it into a living being.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could see that. Definitely could see that.
That was a little theory I had. I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty cool, okay though.
He gave this thing life. Yeah.
And that's why it only comes back to life whenever it hears the.
Gave it the name.
Nika's heartbeat. He gave it the name
Life.
The
name Emmet.
He gave it the name Life because he brought it to life. Mm-hmm. And then also had a theory, or not really a theory. There's also, but like if that theory is true, or you know what I'm saying, if anything about that is true, that also means 200 years ago, someone awakened Gear 5th, or the Nika form.
200 years ago?
Because remember he raided Marijaw 200 years ago.
Oh, this thing, let's attack Marijaw 200. Yeah, I was also about to say, didn't somebody say that?
Yeah. Like, Vegapunk said it.
I mean, didn't one of these motherfuckers say,
Oh, that was last chapter, but, or like 2 chapters ago, but Mars said that.
Yeah.
He was like, or it was Warcry, I think, actually, because Mars looked at it, he was like, what the, and then Warcry was like, yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's the same robot that attacked Marijaw 200 years ago.
200 years ago.
And Vegapunk said it at the
beginning. Joy Boy was from like 400.
800 years ago.
No, 800. Yeah, because Ryuma was
400 years ago. Like Toki and all that.
Joy Boy was 800 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody did get the Nika fruit 200 years ago and actually awakened it.
And Emmet awoke it and remembered his mission.
Woke up and was like, oh yeah, go fuck these niggas up. That's mad crazy. Now I need to know that story.
Yeah.
What?
Crazy thinking about. But someone 200 years ago had
somebody
to awaken that
woke
Nika.
up this robot 200 years ago. Nah, you low-key just figured something out. We had another Joy Boy before Luffy.
200 years ago. And then like 600 years ago before that, we had Joy Boy. Which I'm also curious to, I'm wondering low-key if the nigga who awakened that Gear 5th, like the Gear 5th or Nika form, whatever you want to call it, like 200 years ago, do you think he knew about all this and was like, okay, I have to awaken it and I had to beat the government? Or do you think it was just more like kind of how Luffy did? Like, he
just did it.
I was in a crazy ass fight one day and like awakened, died and awakened like crazy.
I just woke up a god.
And then like the robot woke up and just attacked. But that also makes me question, right? What up, King of Gaming?
How's it going, King of Gaming? Welcome to the stream.
But that also makes me question, why didn't he wake up when Luffy was fighting?
Was fighting Kaido?
Kaido.
Probably because, I mean, maybe he didn't hear it when Luffy was fighting Kaido.
Like, oh, it's too far away.
Because, you know, he was, all the way on Wano, maybe way too far. But whoever...
But there's a possibility whoever
it was probably just in the same place at the same time as this robot. And it woke up and was like, oh, yeah, I gotta fight Mary Joy. Or maybe, like... You know the Nika fruit only will work for certain people, only for liberators. So that nigga probably was fighting the government.
That's what I was about to say. I honestly think 200 years ago, because think about it, 200 years ago is a long ass time. Like, long to go that nobody in the story we know, maybe a couple of giants and shit like that, like
would even remember.
But like nobody, in this world would be alive for it or remember really 200 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it could have been a whole nother revolution. And remember whenever they was talking, I think it might have been around Lelouch or a little bit after or before Lelouch. But I remember the 5 elders were talking about, oh, we're gonna have to do another purging.
Another purging, yeah. And remember,
200 years ago,
Vegapunk has been saying that this war is ongoing.
Never ending.
Means,
200 years ago, I 100% believe that there was another revolution that was huge, and Nika was in charge of it, or whoever awakened was in charge of it, and they might have actually found that robot and brought it like, you feel me, like
brought it to the war.
You feel me? Brought it, and then they were like, okay, purge it, start all over,
destroy everything,
and start all over.
Man, y'all gotta let us know what y'all think, man, cause he just cooked something crazy,
bro. I'm telling you,
bro. So like, cause the government, I need to know how the government won every time too, cause they're obviously still in charge.
They're still in charge.
This is Joy Boy and Luffy weren't the only Nikas, apparently. There was one 200 years ago for sure. We have confirmed that.
Confirmed that with Emmet coming back.
Yeah, and the girl said that this man, the Emmet, destroyed Rampage 200 years ago.
In Marie's Jaw.
So another Nika had to have awakened him up. And I definitely believe he was fighting for freedom, because that's the only way you can, like, awaken the fruit.
Right, that's like the whole point of the fruit. Is to be a liberator.
What's Luffy finna do differently? No, what's different this time is that I don't think Luffy's even finna be the different factor. I think Blackbeard's finna be
the different factor. 100%.
And I think when Vegapunk, like, I know we like talked about this a little bit before.
Also, I think it could be a lot of things that as a deciding factor now. I think Kobe also could be a deciding.
Kobe too.
Like, there's a lot of pieces that could come into play that might have 200 and 600, 800 years ago people didn't have.
Yeah.
Like Luffy does. But I also do believe that, like you said, Blackbeard is probably the main deciding factor, because
I'm telling you, he taking that.
Like, nigga, he touched Saturn for a reason. There's no way he had Katarina take a Saturn form for no reason.
He has a plan, bro.
A plan. And it was like when Saturn and when Augur and Katarina put up on Saturn, nigga, I didn't even think about this. Or maybe we said this during that chapter, I don't remember. But nigga, they weren't even phased that this nigga was an Oni form.
Yeah, they looked at him and was just,
Like, how the fuck do you know that the leaders of the world are demon lords? Like, you literally just walked up, said, alright, we got what we need, and left. Like, how? You know what I'm saying?
I need more about Blackbeard, because he's just too much of a mystery. He know too damn much. But I feel like, and I just have the feeling, and I know we talked about this and said it couldn't be possible because other people would know about this. But I feel like maybe, just maybe, possibly, when Vegapunk was talking about the will of D in that message, and he said amongst you, and we got the cutout, he may have been trying to say, like, there's an imposter, and I feel like the only way that somebody can just take devil fruits, he said he has a trick to do it, is that he is a creation of science. And what if, like, maybe through science they were trying to create a liberator with the will of D, but ended up making the monster.
Like T.
Like, yeah.
It's a possibility.
And ended up making a monster, Like,
that's insane. So he like the...
Because they've been experimenting with bloodlines for a minute. Like, they say, Lunarian blood, let me get that. That's Will of D blood, let's see if we can, like, what we can do with that,
Yeah, that's factual. They've been trying to figure
that out.
So
I feel like maybe Blackbeard could have been one of those experiments gone wrong.
Bro, you never know.
But you said the other scientists and Mads would have known this. But...
I thought they would.
They could have, but maybe it was top secret. Who knows? I don't know.
But then also I don't know because like I'm trying to think how long ago was it with King and like Kaido and all them whenever they were.
When they were there.
You know what I'm saying?
Kaido looked like he had to have been in his 20s.
And he was kind of younger.
When we just watched that episode.
Yeah.
Right?
But it had started to take place after Rocks, right?
After Rocks, for sure.
It had to take place after Rocks. But I'm trying to... But then that's what I'm also thinking, right? Because like, that could add up, right? If he was doing all that... The testing on people, he might have been doing testing on other people, trying to make, like you said.
I think it could add up because Blackbeard is like 40 years old. How long ago was that battle of
God Valley? I don't even know.
Because we just saw that. I mean, that was a minute. That was a lot of chapters ago, a lot of weeks ago. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They gave us that timeline. I forgot the timeline. But I think it might add up to where, like, maybe they could have used Zebek's blood, because he still got something to do with Zebek. Like, he chose to name his ship the Saber of Zebek. Like,
that's facts. That means something.
He might be a clone of Zebek, in a way.
It's a possibility.
Stussy a whole clone. He might be a clone.
Weevil a clone.
Weevil a whole clone. Weevil is for sure a whole clone.
That's what we always thought the Seraphim was the first, and then we found out Stussy was, and then now they're talking about Weevil was one too. Alright, well, she's saying Vegapunk could prove that Weevil is
a clone.
Is Whitebeard's son.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that probably means that we was probably a clone because he's all fucking patchwork. But the thing is, I'm trying to the reason I'm confused about that, right, is like we was the clone. I feel like, I mean, he pretty grown, he pretty old now.
Yeah, how old is Weevil?
I don't even know.
Where's my phone at?
I'm gonna say, should we look
at I'm gonna look that up. How old is Weevil?
That's crazy. Cause now I want to figure all this out.
He 35.
He's 5.
He a nigga. If Weevil is a clone of Whitebeard, Blackbeard 100% can be a clone of Zebek. He's only 5 years older.
He's only 5 years older.
And I feel like Weevil could be like a imperfect clone, not made by like the higher scientists. Like that could be like Stussy's first attempt at her own type of shit. You know, like Vegapunk teaching her science and all of that.
I like. That's
why he's like, oh yeah, he could prove it. He the one who taught me. And that's why like he's all like more patchwork, where like somebody like Blackbeard is more like perfect.
Look, actually like a human, because
it's
Vegapunk who made him. It's a possibility then if he's 35. That's a good point. Cause there's only a 5 age gap.
I think Blackbeard might be a product of science for sure. That's the only way. They tried to create the Ultimate Warrior or something.
All I'm gonna say is I believe it. After Saturn said we know his lineage is
We
know
his lineage
is special, and Katarina Devon was like, oh, I'm surprised you guys know about that. Nah, foes he gotta be a clone or something, bro.
And Katarina is surprised that the girls say know something?
You know what I'm saying? Like
Blackbeard
the leader of the
thought
world.
He was hiding something from the girls.
From the girls say, like his lineage. And they're like, nah, nigga, we know.
We know, yeah.
Don't worry, we're coming for him next. That's what I'm saying.
I think he might be an illegal product of science.
He might be,
and that's why Emu is keeping the tabs on him.
Because that's the only reason I'm saying, like, he has 2 tabs. Nika.
Yep. And that we know why.
The fake Nika.
And the
fake Nika.
And the fake Nika.
A Vegapunk attempt at Nika.
I think that's it. He said, yes, amongst you there is an imposter.
Now I want to know how long ago God Valley was now. Because I'm definitely thinking that actually adds up, bro. That's crazy to think about. How long ago did Mads disband? Maybe that's the question I should be asking, right? Because depending on when Mads disbanded, bro, I'm thinking that actually, like, you feel me? We cracked the code on something.
Let's find out.
Oh, also, I forgot they dropped the first, what's it called for, One Piece live action.
Hold on. Oh, they dropped the what?
The first couple of cast.
Oh, no, I think I sent you the cast for the season 2.
For season 2.
I think I sent that to you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but also I think, you know what else happened 200 years ago? I think, no, there was a war. Nigga, I think 200 years ago, the Fishman Island had finally made that, contract with the world government.
That was 200 years ago?
Yeah, when I looked up the Mads thing, that came up. Like, I gotta do more digging for Mads. But that fact came up. So there was definitely a war. And we did get a victory because we got semi-Fishman rights. You know?
What if the Fishman snake these niggas? That'd be crazy.
Snake 2.
Nika.
Oh, what if the Fishman snake Nika? That's how they lost. They snake Nika and got their spot.
They got their spot in
the government.
In the government as like kings in there.
Could you imagine? I guess I see the new Ryugu Kingdom. I guess they cool by me, but I have to look at the Fishman so much differently after that, bro.
I mean, it's 200 years ago. Like, it ain't the same people. You feel me?
Yeah, it's true. It's not the same.
But that would be crazy, and that's how government. That might be how government just keep taking W's.
Keep taking W's because other like countries be, man, fuck this.
Cause I think the reason they took a W the first time is by what's it called? Emu might have flipped sides. I believe Emu was a Dom pirate and flipped to the government.
I think so.
And Snake, Joy Boy, and them. Yeah. And Lily might have also been a part of that. Like, Emu and Lily might have been together, so they did do it together, and then Lily was like, regretted it. And that's why Emu was like, well, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We were supposed to be
we could have been in the kingdom
together. King and queen, but now it's just a lonely king type shit. something like that. Also, what did I say about that too? 200 years ago, I was thinking. So that might have been how they won the first time. Second time, Emu was already probably in charge of the government and shit like that. But I was thinking was it might have been a thing with like the Nika pirates. I'm just calling them that 'cause we don't know what they named were 200 years ago. But like, the Nika pirates were fighting the world government. But I was also thinking it might have been a thing where like the fishermen weren't with Nika or the world government. It might have been a thing where they were just like
just
a mutual party,
country,
like a mutual party, and the world government were just like, well, we could take the advantage if they're pirates because they're on the sea. If we could get the fishermen to work with us, so then they're like a small sacrifice, so to make them, a country or whatever.
I said, fuck it.
But then we'll have them wipe out like all our enemies on the sea type shit. And that was like the first deal. And then once they did that, they were like, oh yeah, like come to Marie Draw, and then started treating them like slaves and eating them. Started doing them dirty as hell. That's why they don't fuck with humans and shit.
I can see that. Betrayal on both sides, really.
Mm-hmm.
Betrayal on both sides. Shit, man. Now we low key just cooked some stuff today.
You feel me?
Emeth brought a very important key. See, I know. See, we always like, and I see a lot of stuff on the internet. Everybody be like, man, everybody gotta stop glazing the One Piece chapters. Nothing crazy's happening. Vegapunk's message is nothing. No, nigga, these are little bits of information we need.
I think I was already. I told you
this.
Matters. I might even said some stream before, but I believe every arc is important to the story.
Every arc.
Like when we get to Laugh Tale and we see the One Piece, it's gonna be like
I'm gonna cry.
Like everything's gonna. I want to laugh.
Come together.
I want to laugh when I see the One Piece. If I laugh, it's a W in my opinion.
It's a W, yes.
Roger laughed.
If I laugh, because there's no way Roger was.
You serious?
For real?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's no way he laughed at the tragedy that is befalling the world.
Like, he knew all this and still laughed. It's like, what the hell is the One Piece?
We gotta be able to laugh at the One Piece.
I need to be able to laugh when I see it.
First off, this is some bullshit. Let's break next week. So the romance will go on.
The romance will go on.
In a week.
Yeah, there's a break next week, unfortunately. But after that break.
Yep.
We finna get into that. Hopefully we can go back to Emeth and Warcry boxing.
Yeah, Emeth probably definitely about to piece Warcry up right here. Zoro and Jinbei finna get rid of Nesjiro somehow. And
yeah, we only got Saturn.
Jupiter just can't swim. You a damn worm.
Honestly,
he probably travel under the earth and still come out the water. Cause Warcry is not afraid of that water right now.
Yeah. I mean, shit, he a worm. He might be able to swim. He just gotta move his body like an eel.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, me personally, I think, as long as they could get, like, cause Mars is gone and Emeth is here, as long as they could just keep sailing, like, I don't think, I mean, maybe Warcry, Jupiter, and Saturn will be like, oh, I guess Zoro and Jinbei do gotta take out, Venajiro.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, if you get rid of Venajiro and Marcus Mars, I don't think Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury are gonna be like
jump in
the water and start swimming after them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just gonna be like, fuck, they might have.
Shit. I guess they got away.
Like they might have got away. I mean, I guess they could try to keep using that suck method, but like that's why Emeth there. Like if they have to fight Emeth, you see what I mean? If he cold enough to do a 3v1. And then Venajiro and Mars are off island, they might actually be able to get away then.
I think Emeth got this, bro. He broke my boy Warcry's tusks.
He didn't rock him. He got some hits. He ain't got no hockey. Guess he's not a living creature.
But he is a living creature.
That's true.
He got the beat of liberation in his heart.
I'm not gonna lie. If Warcry studied, not Warcry. If Emeth uses hockey, right? If he uses hockey, that guarantees my theory. That Nika brought him to life. That Nika brought him to life.
Uh-huh.
I'm 100%
I think he did bring him to life. I 100% think that. That just makes sense as, like, one, that is a Toon Physics power to bring inanimate objects to life.
Right.
Two, that is the whole thing of Emeth. It means life, and he a golem that you write the word Emeth on. But the word Emeth is not written on him. It was just,
just a heartbeat. It's like supposed to be like the word Emeth.
That is Emeth. Right.
And then the name is Emeth, so it's like, you feel me? It kind of makes sense. I'm thinking it's like, yeah, he used his heartbeat to bring him to life or something like that back 800, maybe even 200 years ago. Because we don't know when the robot technically was created.
Oh.
We assume it.
Right, that's also true. We don't even know which Joy Boy this belongs to.
Yeah, we don't know if it belongs to the 200-year.
Like, Zunisha probably belonged to the 800-year Joy Boy.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Emeth could belong to the 200-year Joy Boy.
You feel me? The 200-year Joy Boy, not even the 800. Like, we seeing two different Nika witnesses right now.
Uh-huh. That's crazy. Like, this nigga really just dropped it. Like, we just really pieced together that there is a second Joy Boy.
You feel me?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta make a separate video about this.
It's actually been 3 Joy Boys so far, though, I'm finna say.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now thinking about it, I think this image does belong to the 200-year-old Joy Boy. And it would actually kind of make sense. Like, I'm not to saying that he not from the ancient kingdom, because obviously his I feel like Vegapunk knows his technology is like, okay, I'm looking at his metal and like the way he was built.
Stuff I have.
Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? So he knows that it's different. Like, this is a future technology from the past, right? So I believe he might have been created a long ass time ago, but that doesn't necessarily mean he was brought to life 800 years ago.
Yeah.
He could have just survived 800 years, and then the 200-year-old.
He could have just been a statue from the 800 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The 200-year one was like, come fight with me, statue.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, read his whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they be having, like, the little things about the statues.
Mm-hmm.
And he read it. He was like, oh, you're like a protector or something like that. He was like, oh, you feel me? You're a protector. Brought him to life with his heartbeat. And now it's like, hey, he follows Luffy now. I don't know. That's just a quick theory I had when I heard about like how the golem thing works and that it's like Emeth. You know, I'm like, okay, I definitely believe now that like Joy Boy brought this. Like, he wasn't a robot. That's why Vegapunk couldn't figure out
how it worked.
How it worked, because it wasn't a robot.
Is he the greatest mind?
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Vegapunk after like he created the fucking Mother Flame.
The Mother Flame should be able to power it.
The Mother Flame should have been able to power something, you know what I'm saying? But nothing he has is able to power it. And I'm like, and only the heartbeat is, I'm like, maybe because it wasn't something that was like created to be powered.
To be powered, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that might be a W. That's really a W mindset. That is what he was planning. Like the Nika from 200 or 800, whatever, brought him to life. Because it's like, think about that. Like, really think about that from a point of view. I'm finna go into a war and fight some of the greatest villains
of
in
history.
And I know if I lose, everything I have, they're finna take and turn it to, you know what I'm saying? Take it and use it against me, write it as like I'm the villain and shit like that, or whatever. So why would I come in there with technology that they might eventually be able to use one day? Like, why would I not go in there and use only something that is special, that original, that only I can use, which is statues that I could bring to life using my ability. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Type shit. At least in my mindset, it makes sense though.
Bro, what if Luffy go to Elbaf and just awaken a bunch of statues?
I was thinking that. I was thinking, what if he goes to Marie John and a bunch of statues
and awaken all of those statues?
Like, there's like a bunch of statues that Marie John, and he just starts awakening them and shit like that.
Tell him, hey, go crazy.
Start
fucking shit up.
It was just such a Luffy thing to do. Remember the fucking whole cake tea party? This nigga brought a bunch of animals. He brought a bunch of
go crazy animals.
animals.
Start fucking everything up, man. That's Luffy's specialty. Fuck shit up.
He is so unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? So I can see him doing something like that, where he just turning a bunch of statues of life and like, all right, if he does go to Elbaf and they have like a bunch of giant statues, I'm saying that's a possibility.
The war is gonna be crazy, bro. So See, now knowing this, maybe the war starts here, but like the war ain't really finna start
here
until this man go to Elbaf and Usopp about to get his Giant's power up.
Got to.
He got to. Luffy about to probably gain even more of an army. He definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, even all them giants finna be like, alright, it's battle time. Joy Boy's here.
What up, Phoenix Gaming?
How's it going? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, you feel me? Yeah, nah.
Man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you that. Well, I think we definitely cooked with that theory.
We cooked a lot.
There's been 3 Joy Boys in history so far.
For sure there's been 3. There's probably been more. Now, there's been one 200 years ago. and the other Joy Boy was 800 years ago. That's a whole like still 600 years
in
That's
between that we don't know about.
Joy Boy.
I wanted
that time.
Me personally, I would like it to be something where it was like every 200 years, there was like a Joy Boy that came back. Yeah. So it was like 8, then it was like 6, then it was like 4, then 2, and then now Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
So there'd be like a total of like 5 maybe Joy Boys.
Yeah.
But right now we kind of cracked the code that there's been 3 for sure.
And you know that also kind of makes me like, you know, and I keep visiting this thing again. You know, so a minute ago on this channel we cooked up a theory that Shanks is actually a snake.
Which I'm still holding down for.
Which I do kind of want to. I really want that because that would be crazy.
It would be such a crazy
if twist. Like, because you know the Nika fruit has been running away from the government. What if the government planted Shanks to get that fruit?
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
100%.
And give it to somebody, and then kill them once they awaken it.
So then, like, Luffy and Shanks still have to fight because Luffy's awakening now.
But
which I definitely believe is true.
But
too.
what if also Shanks could have given Luffy that fruit? Because now I'm thinking about it is like, what if maybe Roger did give him some instructions after seeing the poneglyphs and he was like, oh, this needs to happen. Shanks, go find that fruit. Go get that fruit. Give it to somebody that you think is actually like the liberator. That maybe that was his. He didn't do nothing, you know. He did set up a like I'm gonna free the world. It's just I can't do it. You
so
know?
Like
he told Shanks like, hey yo, go get that fruit. Go give it to somebody you think. And then
I
think Shanks might be meeting him at Laugh Tales. Like, okay, you're a strong pirate. I verify you strong. We gotta go kill Satan up there on Mary Joy. Or some shit like that.
Oh, he knows all about it and he just waiting. He
probably knows all about it. Yeah.
And that could be it too.
I think that's what it is.
That might work. That actually could make sense.
I would really love Shanks to have been a snake this whole time, but
I was thinking it was like I was thinking he might not have did that because like the way Rogers is, and they even say like a lot of the time Roger doesn't like. He don't really be caring about like the planning and like the small stuff. Like all he ever really cares about is just like living in the moment and being free, which is like exactly how Luffy is too, right? So I was thinking he might not really say anything like that as Shanks because, in his mindset, he was like, oh, you feel me? I am not worried about it. Like Ace is here. Like I got Ace.
Ace got it.
Like Ace got it. You know, he's my son. He's gonna be just like me. He's gonna grow up to be just like me. I mean, true. Obviously the farthest from the case, because Ace was nothing like Roger. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. In my opinion, I was just kind of thinking like that is a possibility though. Like maybe Roger did tell that nigga before he died.
He could have said like, "Hey, something got to get done about this."
Nah, I just won't be able to do.
I just can't do it. We too early. Joy Boy's not here. You go find Joy Boy. Go find Joy Boy and help save the world type shit. He might be waiting on Laugh Tale.
But then if that was the case, why he need to get the rope poneglyphs and build a crew and all this? Wouldn't he just know where the you don't think Roger would have just told him where the Laugh Tale was? Like, oh.
That's also true. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because he wanted Shanks to be free. I don't know, man. That's another big mystery of Shanks. Shanks and Blackbeard are our biggest mysteries.
They're definitely the biggest mysteries out right now. I don't know. In my opinion, I think that nigga's still snaking though. It's a possibility that Roger might have gave him that message, but you never know.
Let us know what you think. Do you think Shanks is good or is he evil? Because you know he was hanging around them girls. Say he not from over there, but he over there.
He not from over there, but you over there. But the thing is, he is from over there.
He is from over there, which is kind of like
he from over there and he over there. Yeah.
I think Shanks. We don't know.
Listen, we gonna find out.
We'll find out.
Listen, hey, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It would be kind of hard. Either one would be hard. Like we get to Laugh Tale and he's like, "Oh, you become a great pirate. Now it's time for me and you to like actually take care of like this government shit." But then it's like, I feel like that's kind of like also like Luffy and Shanks getting together to take down Emu is kind of like holding us from Dragon.
From Dragon.
Cause like I feel like Dragon really gotta be the one to like take
down the government.
It might be like
I know Dragon gotta take down the government, but you know Blackbeard gonna do it.
Well,
either that or if Dragon take down the government
and then Blackbeard
smoke Dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, something like that. Which I'm thinking it's gonna be something like that where it's like Blackbeard. Cause think about it, that would even hit even harder. Cause Luffy don't know about the Garp shit yet.
Yeah.
He gotta find out about Blackbeard and all that shit with Garp and Aokiji. when he get from Egghead eventually. And then it's like, damn, maybe they don't really have time to like deal with that shit because they have to go straight to Elbaf because, you know, the world government is hot on their tail. Who knows? So he's like, damn, we can't deal with that. We gotta go straight to Elbaf. They might not even find out about it because they might go straight to Elbaf, not know anything, and then because like I don't know how Elbaf is like, because Wano is really separate from the outside world, so they don't get like outworld news and shit. That's why whenever they left Wano, they were like, we gotta go right back to Alabasta and save Vivi and all that because they were reading the paper. So I don't know how it is on Elbaf. It might be the same, so they might not get any newspapers and shit like that in Elbaf. So they might have to wait till they leave Elbaf to see like, damn, like Garp got taken down by Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Kobe got kidnapped. You feel me?
You done killed my whole family.
And then it's like, if shit, who knows what happens with Blackbeard and Dragon by then? It might be a thing where it's like, you killed my grandpa and my dad.
You snakes my brother, killed my grandpa, my pops.
Like it's like, I gotta come for your head now. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
It might be something like that.
Shit, we gonna have to find out later. It's our time to wrap this up.
Yeah, definitely.
We will not be seeing y'all next Sunday, but we will see y'all the Sunday after that.
Oh no, we had a break next week.
There's a break.
That's heartbreaking. I be itching for these new chapters. Every time there's a break, that shit hurt.
Wanting to see. Anyway, let us know what y'all think about bringing statues to life. Joy Boy definitely could do that, right? He could definitely do that.
Definitely could do that.
Let us know what y'all think about the multiple Joy Boys. That's why we saw the silhouette of Joy Boy fighting instead of like the Joy Boy fighting. We saw a Joy Boy
fighting because more than one.
Know?
Which I definitely believe 100% is factual. Like, there's no way.
And that's also why
200 years ago.
200 years, and that's also why Bonnie can do it. Cause she can go and make her like. Bring herself to an alternate, or like bring up an alternate. Damn.
I shake the fuck
bring
out of
up
that.
An alternate future where she was the Joy
Boy
type shit.
Because it's more than just.
Anybody could be Joy
like
Boy.
Anybody could get that. So she just turned into like an alternate future where she was the one who got it though. Yo, low key, that actually makes a lot of sense.
That's
not gonna why
lie. She can do that shit.
I could definitely see that 100% now. Yeah, that's definitely right. Also, let us know what you think about the Teach thing. Cause you said Teach is a scientific experiment.
Teach is definitely a product of science.
Let them know what you think, cause
Vegapunk's Frankenstein monster.
It low-key starting to add up though. Now that we looking at the birthdays of like him and Weevil and all this, I'm finna look up.
It adds up. Bro.
Well, they don't tell us how old Stussy is. But I'm assuming the Stussy clone would probably be like the last one made.
Yeah.
Like that'd probably be the actual perfect one. And then like Blackbeard was like the prototype. Weevil was like Stussy's
like
try.
Yeah.
Like Stussy's try, or like, you know, maybe like the other Mads members tried doing it and didn't really do as good as Blackbeard. And then it was like, oh, much, you know, Blackbeard was like, let me try again, and I actually perfected it to like, and it was like, you know, saying perfected it with Stussy, something like that.
I can see that 100%.
Or Stussy, I should say, whatever.
Stussy.
Because it's supposed to be French, I think, like the French.
But no, I think he definitely a product of science. That's why he can take devil fruits.
It makes sense.
He's the false liberator.
I mean, that'd be insane. Low key, though. Well, I mean, yeah, no. Bro, that makes sense. Because Stussy has the succubus fruit.
Yep.
And I didn't even think about that. Like, it's not like green blood, because she bleeds red.
She actually has an actual fruit.
So it makes sense that Blackbeard would be able to do that shit too.
He gets actual fruits, not like green blood shit.
Not like green blood.
Or whatever he...
Cause that's why he had to eat the Logia.
Before Vegapunk developed the green blood.
Oh, yeah.
So
for sure.
He was like, I gotta figure out a different way for a person to have multiple devil fruits.
Yo,
he made Blackbeard. That was his first attempt at the Seraphim. His first attempt at making a warrior for peace, but instead made a warrior of chaos.
And all I'm saying is, where else would you... Bro, you're cooking. Because hear me out. This nigga said he read a devil fruit encyclopedia, and that's how he found out about the Yami Yami no Mi. The only other nigga we've said who's been said to read a devil fruit encyclopedia was Sanji. And nigga, why was fucking Sanji's dad and Vegapunk on the same fucking science crew back in the day.
The two products of science are the only motherfuckers to have read a devil fruit encyclopedia.
Nah, nigga, you cook.
I cook.
You're cooking. Nah, that's factual, gang. I didn't even think about that, but that's actually hard. I think that's true, bro. Nah, now that you mentioned
definitely
it,
true,
bro,
and, you know,
and it
also
makes
just,
sense. Cause I always thought like, how the fuck would Sanji get a devil fruit encyclopedia? Like, it's kind of a weird, right? Cause Judge never cared about devil fruits, and now it was like, what if that was just something? Yeah, well, that was just some shit like devil fruit. Like when Mads broke up, Judge was just like, I'm taking this, fuck it. You feel me? A devil fruit encyclopedia book, whatever. Who knows? Devil fruit ain't, you know, like Vegapunk ain't gonna need it. It's cool.
Blackbeard is a clone.
Blackbeard might be a clone.
As a back clone, he like, oh, you got the Willa D? Let me go clone you,
bro,
so I can make somebody with the. Let me try to create somebody with the Willa D, but he made a monster. This is Vegapunk's Frankenstein monster right here.
That would be insane.
100%.
And the only two niggas who would really know about it would be, Judge and Caesar. They'd be like the only two who might know.
Only them niggas. And I feel like they probably doing just like, yeah, Blackbeard, like we know about him. He became a pirate now.
I mean, he ain't got nothing to do with them.
We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Like literally, he a pirate. Okay, that was Vegapunk's invention.
That was just an experiment gone wrong or whatever.
Like we're like, yeah, I don't see why they would care about it like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes, bro. But yeah, no, this was also giving me ideas for new content that we finna get out of here too. Let me tell you, bro. I hope by next week we have a stream upgrade, and I also hope by next week, because we got a break, so I'm gonna take this break to try to do some more building. We finna come back, maybe get an audio upgrade. We gonna get definitely a new type of video out, because these theories we cooking need to be more than just in stream form. They need to get in all forms.
They need to get into all the forms. Shorts, videos, all that. Because we really are cooking right now, bro. That was a W. We came with like 3 theories in one stream today. It's crazy to think about. That's crazy.
Oh, man, but we out, man. Happy Sunday, y'all.